Good evening. Welcome to Talking Circles with Chris Stark, presented by JT Services. We are live tonight at 5 Points Tire and Auto. I hope everybody is doing well. I got co-host at the Sydney's dog sitting, and so got Mr. Billy Gray. He's your points leader. What by two, three, four?
Two, two, I think.
2 points over Justin Taylor. And man, Billy, what a season it's been. We was talking earlier, and this wasn't your plan. But here we are, and the the season's winding down as of Saturday night. This is when it all starts winding down, and people start getting a little more aggressive and what have you. So, man, what you think? You guys saw it, don't you?
Well, it's been a lot of fun up to this point. We'll see where it goes from here. I didn't really plan on running all the races. Didn't really get a lot of sponsorship lined up to run full season. A lot of crazy tire rules happening.
Yeah,
Just I mean, all
right.
kinds of crazy things, and somehow, you know, we ended up. I mean, yes, I'm leading the points, but I think Roger's third, and Nate is fourth.
Yep.
Um, so I mean, we're having a pretty incredible season actually. So
Billy Gray Racing is running strong, yeah.
yeah,
It's
so
definitely had a good year. Uh, double points this Saturday night at Bowling Gray Stadium. 100 laps for the modifieds. It's the Traffic Control Safety Services 100, modified 100, and that's going to be good. Billy, after we had 2 weeks off. We had the rain out, and then we had the off day for July 4th weekend. Does that interfere with some rhythm and good vibes, anything like that, or just with you, it's just business as usual coming back?
yeah, it was really just some much needed time off for us to regroup and get everything back together and get back to where we were at the beginning of the season when we're winning races. You know, a lot of motor changing going on, and we've had some engine troubles, and uh, but it's been working on some things, taking the time to get everything back to where it needs to be.
Right. All right. So we're getting something's wrong with our audio. So y'all, let Lonzo figure it out. We've got two. We do a show last week. So y'all bear with us. I will continue talking. So if anything gets better, nothing. We ain't touching no buttons or anything. That's why this gets aggravating.
It said they're getting feedback.
Do what?
He said they're getting feedback.
Feedback. Yes, sir. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. It sounds perfect in my ear. I don't. It sounds in here. It sounds good. Does yours sound okay?
Yeah, mine sounds great.
Right. I don't. If you can go to YouTube and see if it sounds the same on YouTube. Yeah, it was rain out, Scott. It was rain out.
Well, you guys can keep talking, and I'm sure.
Okay. Well, that clock's faster than what I got going on here. It's messing me a little bit.
708.
Huh?
708.
Yeah. So anyway, science says, can you do sign language? Don't ask what that says. Listen, in 1983, that's how old I am. I was in 11th grade, I was in Birmingham, Alabama, went to John Carroll High School, I was on the wrestling team, and at that time, your sparring partner, but your wrestling partner is usually the same weight as you and stuff. That's when you got 20 battle times and stairs and do all that stuff. He was deaf. This is before the baseball players would do this stuff. They're not to talk like that. He would read this and say, man, they're going to throw the ball. I said, how do you know? And I watched it. But I did learn sign language. That was one of the first things that I learned from him. And I think it's bad. It's bad. I hope nobody should watch it.
And they can just keep doing it.
That Brian Sykes is gonna start something. He ain't even here. YouTube videos bad too. What could it be? We ain't done nothing different. What about, nah, that nothing to do with this before. What if it's everything's plugged in? Good. If it's muffled. Can you go commercial? Alright, y'all stand by. We're gonna go to commercial. I'm gonna make a phone call. I'll call Brian Sykes and just, I need to know exactly what they're hearing.
If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue.
Hello. All right, we're back. I think, I hope, I don't know. Dadgummit. I don't like what I'm hearing here. All right, Brian Wall, hope you are feeling well. I hope you are doing good, buddy. What we went through ain't no joke by no means. All right, can y'all hear us? So what does it sound like? Talk, Billy. Sing a song, talk.
Hello, can you hear us?
All right, 10-4, we're behind.
Somebody said no good.
Huh?
Somebody said no good, still doing it.
Still doing it. Check 1, 2. There's a setting or something something's been touched, hit accidentally, and something's different. There's no way to just thank y'all. Gosh, dog.
Yeah.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2. What could it be? What could it be? Muffled sound. Muffled. Oh, Mickey, golly, hold on here. All right. Can't do this. All you can do is laugh. Man, I told Tim Brady, we got all fixed. We're good.
And now it ain't fixed.
Right. Well, I can hear what they're saying. I don't have a good, crisp, clean sound in my ear. I know what I'm hearing, and it's not,
The only thing I hear is you.
right. Now, you
Sounds
don't,
good.
so you're, what about on the Windows? Is that anything to do with Windows, the setting on the laptop?
Everything was just
Or the internal processing? So in other words, if the noise gate's too high. In other words, the noise gate, the threshold's too high, it might be doing that. Or the compressor.
No, everything was fine.
All right. Okay, let's do this. Talk, Billy. Talk.
Can you hear me now?
Ask them, does that sound
Is it-
better? Just one line.
Is it clear now?
What does it sound like? See what they say. Yep. Smart Flint saying, yeah, ask Mr. Martin, does it sound better, but just you talk.
Well, all right. So Chris is out. We're done with Chris for today. Who's our first guest?
You got it, bro.
Somebody said it was still the same.
All right, I don't know what to do. Talk, Brian Sykes said talk, Billy. Check 1 2 1 2. See, no, I still hear it. And what I'm hearing is like, is the game I set high on the board?
I just turned jaw down on the game.
You use the actual slider. Check 1 2. I don't know what to do. Wow, what was that? See, what did you just do? What did you just do?
This
Something just happened.
right
You just something just happened different in my ear.
These knobs right here.
Yeah.
But something just
They
went.
move these. They move these. These are sliders. These are knobs.
Does that sound better? Now it's just like an echo now. So maybe turn that back down just a little bit. Right? No, you gotta go back up, right there. Check 1 1 2. I don't know what to do, y'all. I mean, I can't test this while we're doing this show. And I'm not taking from my guest time. Charlie Lazure, Charlie Lazure, LASURE. I need y'all, if you can even understand what I'm saying, at least go follow his page. I was going to do a thing tonight where we, if you went and liked, or you went and followed Charlie's page, Sydney's on standby, so at the end of the show, she's going to pick a winner for, to see if you share it. Oh, I'm frustrated. Yeah, let me do this. What are you hearing? What are you hearing?
From
me talking right now. Sounds like an echo.
But through that mic, it's fine. It's fine. So whatever's being busted is talking. But I don't know what that is.
Say that again.
Whatever's being broadcast from those mics to the stream, I don't know if that is.
So maybe just sign out, come back on. Right? You want to try that? That's just going to put us way over time, and that's not fair to my guest. It's not fair to this 13-year-old kid. But we got to figure it out. I can't just stay the show and we not get this figured out. So I think the best thing to do right now is, I'm sure Charlie and him are watching his comments. We got to figure it out, though, buddy. I mean, it's that simple. We got to know what's wrong. Hold on. Run some commercials. Just run them back. We'll be right back. I'm fixing to get this figured out. Give me just a second.
If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. At H&H Auto Repair, no job is too big or too small. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, they can do it all. From oil changes to engine swaps to North Carolina inspections, H&H Auto Repair is your one-stop auto shop. Located at 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right next to Tickle Pink Convenience Store, stop by and see Daniel and Philip Harrison and tell them old CC sent you. That's H&H Auto Repair, 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem. Since 2006, 5 Points Tire and Auto works hard to earn your trust and loyalty. They know how important it is to find a Winston-Salem car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is their top priority each and every day. Their professional automotive service offers you years of combined expertise from their well-trained technicians. They treat their auto repair professionals well because they value their skill and can-do attitude. They know their team sets them apart, saving you, the customer, time and money, not to mention worry. When it comes to auto repair in Winston-Salem, 5 Points Tire and Auto is totally confident they are the best option in town. They're located at 3075 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and their hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Ever Ready Mix Concrete has been in business for 40 years and they can handle any and all of your concrete needs, whether big or small. They can do it all. Located at 2000 Old Highway 421 East in Yadkinville, North Carolina, Ever Ready Mix Concrete, they're family owned and operated, and for a free quote, give David Adams a call at 336 961 6688. Choice Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto repair shop and your number one source for tires and wheels in Kernersville, North Carolina. They offer a variety of automotive services to keep your vehicle rolling on the road and off. Choice Tire and Automotive offers check engine light repair and diagnostics, oil changes, brake repairs, alignments, balancing, rotations, and general automotive repairs. They bring the best quality service possible in everything they do, and their team is committed to providing the best workmanship and customer experience possible. Choice Tire and Automotive's hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Give Choice Tire and Automotive a call at 336-992-9002 and let them take care of your tire and automotive service needs. We're good? Oh, wow. That's real hot. Check 1, 2, down, 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 down right there. Thank you. All right. That once again, it sounded good in my ear a while ago. So, but I'm hearing a hallway effect now. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Does that sound better, y'all? Sounds terrible in my ear. Look where Billy put his mic.
Well, if y'all can hear him and he's way over there and he has no mic.
What? What's it? We're good? All right. They said that sounds better. Get your mic. Okay. I trust y'all. Whatever. It sounds like horse crap in my ear. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Miss Joelle and Charlie, y'all listen to me, okay? I got Tim Brown up next. I'm going to go ahead with the show. And the best thing that I can do in the position I'm in right now is y'all just come. If y'all don't have nothing to do Tuesday night, let Charlie come and just sit in the whole show with me and Sydney, or Billy will be back, whoever sitting over here. And that way, everybody's saying it's good now. So that way, y'all, or I can talk my producer staying for a little bit longer. I'd rather have the kids on at the beginning. Our Cam's Corner, brought to you by Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue segment, was going to be 13-year-old Charlie Leisure. Did I say it right? Leisure. I even called that. Make sure I did that right. All right, I got Tim Brown coming. Can you make the all in all volume up just a little bit for the listeners? All right. Anyway, we got a caller? Is it Tim? All right, let's do this. Y'all, all right, go ahead. Let me know when. Tim Brown.
Hello.
Tim Brown, how are you?
Tim Brown, can you hear me? Sounds like I can hear me in the back of his phone. What now?
Here, you got me?
Yeah, I got you. You got me?
Tim, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello.
I cannot hear you. Nope. Hello? You got me, Chris?
We can hear you, Tim. I don't think you can hear us.
Right. What we got? He said I can hear you in Megan's phone, so let's roll.
You
Now,
guys got me?
We can definitely hear you, Tim.
What are they saying? What is the Can y'all hear Tim? Yeah, I can hear us. I can hear us on Megan's phone, Tim's wife. I hear Marley. I can hear us on Megan's phone, Tim's wife. There's such a delay. I mean, should he hang up and try again?
There's nobody right now.
Chris, what do you want to do?
Hang up and call right back. That's the only thing I know to try. I don't know. Just hang up and let's try again.
They said they could hear Tim. And it's such a delay to
Hello?
there's no way we
Yep,
could have this
right.
conversation.
What could be different? What's happened? Something's not hooked up right. Something's happened. And Messer just gave me the FU button when I called. I don't know what to do here. Um, all right. Hey, Billy Gregg's watching. Wait. Oh, man. It says, did he hang up?
Hello?
Tim, can you hear me?
Hello, Chris, you got me?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I think we can still hear him, but he can't hear us.
Did you take pictures of
Cannot hear you.
okay. Wonder somebody just has a good idea. What? Yeah, that's just I can't be. That's not being professional. A good idea, but I can't do it like that. Now I got a bad echo, so bad that I can't. Yep, check 1 2 1 2. All right, at this point. All right, all I can do is we hear CC and Billy and Tim, but we can't. And it's such a delay on Tim's phone, Mr. Ross. And the whole show's phone calls. I can still hear Tim in the background. All right, so we can't. We're sitting there, people looking at us like we're freaking stupid. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I just texted him to give us a minute. I don't know what to do. I mean, we could talk for an hour, but I've got these guests lined up, and it's just going to be a good show. Little Charlie, Tim Brown. It's going to be so this Saturday night at the Madhouse. Chris Fleming, his brother Frank, and Luke and Jordan. They're all going to be racing together. Is Tim not still on the phone? Yeah, there we go. That's what that was. So yeah, they were on Brandon Ward, your defending modified champion, and Ethan Trull. Ethan raced for the Hillbillies at Caraway. 11th, I do believe, is where he finished, which was a good finish. So, I got to call Chris Fleming and him. I don't. All right, let's do this. Christian Thor playing. All right, we're going to a commercial break. I got to call my guest, and then we'll do a game plan. Me and Billy will, just like Daniel said, we'll talk racing a little bit. I would say y'all call in, but it's got to be figured out. And Messer, I guarantee you, and Messer's busy. He's with his mom, so Messer will call Messer, and he'll FaceTime with Alonzo, and it'll be like, wow, there you go. Something's been pushed. I had to move that board to get to a mic because of Philip's daughter at graduation. We thought we would need it. I mean, I might have pushed a button to do it. I don't know. We're going to go to a commercial break. Y'all stand by.
Hey, my name is Gavin Robbins. Welcome to Robbins Sandblasting.
Hey, I'm Michael Robbins. I'm a third-generation sandblaster. Alongside of my parents, Eddie and Shirley Robbins, we are Robbins Sandblasting. In December of 1954, my grandpa, Buddy Robbins, started Robbins Sandblasting. Over the past 65 years, there have been many cars driven in this driveway. Some have come and gone, others have become friends, but many have become family. With the fourth generation standing here, it's our job to teach them how the rust meets the dust. So from our family to yours, thank you for 65 years.
People can trust me to detail their vehicles because I've been doing it for years. I've worked on stuff from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000, but at the end of the day, you still gotta live up to the same standard. I put love and care into every vehicle. I just want to make sure my customer's happy because I like getting everything. I mean, every crack, every cranny, anything I can get. I really just want it to be squeaky clean. I know how I want my ride to look like at the end of the day, and I should do the same thing to yours.
Jimmy Brown of J&T Services buys junk, unwanted vehicles of all types. He removes scrap metal, specializes in trash removal and eviction cleanups. Whether it's a bed or a table or an even old washer and dryer, Jimmy Brown, you don't play around. Serving the Triad area since 2007, J&T Services is firefighter owned, and you can reach them at 336-341-1171, or you can go to J&T Services on Facebook. At H&H Auto Repair, no job is too big or too small. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, they can do it all. From oil changes to engine swaps to North Carolina inspections, H&H Auto Repair is your one-stop auto shop. Located at 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right next to Tickle Pink Convenience Store. Stop by and see Daniel and Philip Harrison and tell them OCC sent you. That's H&H Auto Repair, 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem. Since 2006, 5 Points Tire and Auto works hard to earn your trust and loyalty. They know how important it is to find a Winston-Salem car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is their top priority each and every day. Their professional automotive service offers you years of combined expertise from their well-trained technicians. They treat their auto repair professionals well because they value their skill and can-do attitude. They know their team sets them apart, saving you, the customer, time and money, not to mention worry. When it comes to auto repair in Winston-Salem, 5 Points Tire and Auto is totally confident they are the best option in town. They're located at 3075 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and their hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Ever Ready Mix Concrete has been in business for 40 years, and they can handle any and all of your concrete needs, whether big or small. They can do it all. Located at 2000 Old Highway 421 East in Yadkinville, North Carolina, Ever Ready Mix Concrete, they're family owned and operated, and for a free quote, give David Adams a call at 336-961-6688. Since 2006, 5 Points Tire and Auto works hard to earn your trust and loyalty. They know how important it is to find a Winston-Salem car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is their top priority each and every day. Their professional automotive service offers you years of combined expertise from their well-trained technicians. They treat their auto repair professionals well because they value their skill and can-do attitude. They know their team sets them apart, saving you, the customer, time and money, not to mention worry. When it comes to auto repair in Winston-Salem, 5 Points Tire and Auto is totally confident they are the best option in town. They're located at 3075 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and their hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Choice Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto repair shop and your number one source for tires and wheels in Kernersville, North Carolina. They offer a variety of automotive services to keep your vehicle rolling on the road and off. Choice Tire and Automotive offers check engine light repair and diagnostics, oil changes, brake repairs, alignments, balancing, rotations, and general automotive repairs. They bring the best quality service possible in everything they do, and their team is committed to providing the best workmanship and customer experience possible. Choice Tire and Automotive's hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Give Choice Tire and Automotive a call at 336-992-9002 and let them take care of your tire and automotive service needs.
Hey, my name is Gavin Robbins. Welcome to Robbins Sandblasting.
Hey, I'm Michael Robbins. I'm a third-generation sandblaster. Alongside of my parents, Eddie and Shirley Robbins, we are Robbins Sandblasting. In December of 1954, my grandpa, Buddy Robbins, started Robbins Sandblasting. Over the past 65 years, there have been many of cars driven in this driveway. Some have come and gone, others have become friends, but many have become family. With the fourth generation standing here, it's our job to teach them how the rust meets the dust. So from our family to yours, thank you for 65 years.
Welcome back, Talking Circles with Chris Carter. Talking Circles with Chris Carter. Presented by Jimmy Brown J&T Services. We are live at Choice Tire and Automotive Studios. Co-host tonight is Billy Gregg. Appreciate y'all's patience. If you are still here, I had to call every guest and apologize. And here's the good part. We just got some good friends. These people is Charlie's mom. Awesome. Tim Brown understood. He's a man I'll be on anytime. Chris Fleming. They're so busy, they don't know if they're coming or going, wasn't they, Billy? And it was almost like a blessing. But this is what I did, y'all. I was trying to call him Chris. That's pretty cool. They have to stop everything. He was going to stop what they're doing. And they got a lot going on. And they're going to take time to be on the show, them four. And so when the phone rang, and right when Chris answered, his own speaker, I put it to Billy. And Billy said, "What you doing anyway?" So we're always sitting in a circle waiting on you to be on, something to that effect. And I'm like, golly. But anyway, totally understood. Chris Fleming, awesome guy. Same thing with Brandon Ward. Him and Kylie will come on, and Ethan Drool. They're on vacation. They're at the beach, anyway. So that's what's going on now. This is where we at. I guess I'm hoping y'all can still hear us okay. I'm sure y'all let us know if you would. If you can hear us now, what we'll do is we'll just kind of go with the flow. No notes, no nothing. I even had notes for tonight on little Charlie, but I do want to say this about this young man. Here's what we're going to do. Charlie, Lasure. If y'all can hear me, go and like his page, okay? And I guess Sydney said I don't know how Sydney said she was going to do it, but we'll pick a winner. You need to go and follow his page, screenshot it, send it here or something like that. Krista Thorpe gave the thumbs up. So anyway, Charlie Lazure, but it's Lasure. I hope I'm saying that right. I am. I looked at his page earlier. That's how I knew I was right. I spelled it like that so I'd say it right, Billy. So that's what's messing me up. Yeah, okay. CL7 Racing. There you go. Thank y'all. So Charlie, y'all go and follow that page. Sydney's gonna pick a winner when we're done tonight, around 9 o'clock or whatever. And if not, in the morning, we'll pick a winner. 2 free tickets to Saturday night, Bowman Gray Stadium. Also, Philip Harrison stop. Also, if you shared this post, you still got time. Sydney will pick a winner. So we'll have 2 winners. 4 tickets to Bowman Gray Stadium, Saturday night, $100 for the modifieds. Billy, the modifieds this year, in my opinion, there has been some really, really lot better. There's been some good racing in that division. We're going to talk about your division, of course, but Billy, I've seen, you've been there way longer than me, but I'm seeing the outside work for some drivers. It's almost like some drivers, that car sticks, it's set up. Some it just don't want to be out there, but some, and I'll use an example, is Danny Bone. I've seen Tim do it a few times. I've seen Bert do it, especially when that fans challenge comes. If Chris Flemings gets in top 4, he is not scared to use that outside. With you as a driver, points leader in the sportsman division, is that outside better, or you just don't like no part of it?
I mean, better than what? Better than the inside? No.
No, better than it has been. Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, you can make something happen on the outside if you have to. It's definitely not the fastest way around.
Right.
But you can make it happen.
If you can turn the overall volume up a little bit. Well, they're saying they can hear you. Volume is low, but I can hear. All right. It's okay. So anyway, all right. So, but what if NASCAR come in and said, guys, we fix and give you an outside groove and sprayed the PJ1 VHT? Is that something that would actually help the racing? Billy, you think? Not that the racing's bad. Let's not misunderstand what I'm saying. But that outside groove with VHT, PJ1, whatever it's called these days, would that help it?
I don't know. I mean, I think it would take away from the racing, honestly. I mean, we've just been doing it this way for so long.
Yep.
I mean, I just think it
It
would
ain't
take
broke.
away it would just take away from what we've been doing for so long.
I want to give a shout out real quick. Bubba's About Broke podcast. Man, I'm jealous of y'all. Bubba's About Broke podcast. Y'all go check them out. Give them a follow. They got a great show. They're going to have, if they haven't already, Adam Alexander. Adam Alexander, in my opinion, is one of the better play-by-play guys in up to upper level. He's on the Xfinity in the O'Reilly series, of course, and I think he does a really, really good job. But the Bubba's About Broke podcast is going to have him on. Y'all have to go follow their page or check them out. Also, don't forget Charlie Lazure, Lasure, Lasure. I knew I'd struggle. Go follow his page for your chance to win 2 tickets at Bowman Gray Stadium to Bowman Gray Stadium this Saturday night. Bubba's About Broke podcast. Say that about 9 times. See what happens. Appreciate y'all tuning in. But yeah, so the outside, I just like it when people get out there, especially when you got 4. I've never figured this out. I mean, I would be like, man, I'm running 8th, and now nobody's in the top. I'll be 2nd. Yeah, I'm at least trying. I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, right?
Yeah, I mean, so the problem is, even if the outside is bad, if you stay on the bottom and you go from 3rd to 7th or 8th or whatever, 7th or 9th or whatever, if the caution comes out really fast, you're in trouble.
Right. Yeah, to the back.
Right.
To the back
I
you
mean,
go.
so that's, you gotta kind of keep in mind. I mean, you're gonna have to make it work at some point if you're gonna be successful.
Right. And that makes a lot of sense. So let's do this, Billy. Once again, we apologize for any of the guests that y'all might have been tuning in to here tonight or see. Little Charlie, Tim Brown, Chris, the whole Fleming family, Chris, Frank, Jordan, Luke, Brandon Ward, Ethan Trull, they were going to be guests tonight. And we use call-in studio. It's been pretty good to us since this show. Doc Love used it. He loved it. And I've always been a fan of it. So we apologize for that. It will get figured out. The show must go on. So here we are. We're going to talk about the points in the modified division real quick. Once again, the leader is Burt Myers, 357 to 349 to Tim Brown. Mike Speeney just kind of hangs around, man. He's just like he's there. He's you're gonna know he's there at some point or the other. Junior Snow having a good run, the 299. Junior has been having some pretty stout runs in that Wagner Ponce number 51. Riley Neal, of course, is 5th in the 07 at 287. And then Slate Myers 6th, Kyle Southern 7th, Jason Myers 8th, Jordan Fleming 9th, and John Holloman the 4th is in the 10th position. Pretty much, is this a 5-way battle? Pretty much.
I don't know. I think it's interesting to see, Riley Neal and Slate Myers up there. Everybody expects Tim and Burt.
Yep. Yep.
Everybody expects Tim and Burt to be 1 and 2 or whatever. But Speeney is he's making a name for himself. You got Riley Neal and Slate Myers.
Yeah.
I mean, those kids are running good.
And Kyle Southern got a win this year, and Kyle's been pretty solid. In one of these races, 100 laps, it's just intriguing to me. It's just like you can just about, I don't care. This is what I've learned. I don't care where they start. They can take that fans challenge. I'd take that fans challenge every time.
Yeah.
I know about the points and all that, but hey, man, that's just me. Some drivers, they're not, and some do it, some don't. Tim don't like to do it, and he's where he's at in the points. I understand it, and I'm not a race car driver. If I was,
but what if Tim Brown draws last anyway?
It just happened, and I think it was Burt. Maybe I'm probably wrong, but
you could have took the challenge, and then you had to start last anyway. I mean,
that's the thing about it.
That's the reason I would take it. Is I'm not going to take that risk.
I'd be that guy. Oh, I took to at 28. I should have took it, but it's fun. It is fun to watch these drivers that do take it because they're coming to the front. It might be later than sooner or sooner than later, but they're coming. I love it. Jason Myers, once he takes it and they're back. Randy Pulliam loves to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and he's pretty good about keeping up with it. And it's really, once again, I'll say it again, it's intriguing to me how these drivers, you're lap 48, 50, halfway, and Chris Fleming's back there in 22nd. And then another yellow, he was lap 62, and he's in 15th. Then the lap 80, he's 10th. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, this is pretty fun to watch. 100 laps once again for the modifieds. That's going to be pretty awesome. I hope y'all are making your plans to be there. Now, the law office is the John Barrow Sportsman Division. Driver of the number 98, this guy right here, Billy Gregg. 340 points to Justin Taylor's 3. Oops, sorry. At this point, it don't matter. Billy, Justin Taylor, 330. Donkey Strong is having a good year.
He is. Well, you know, he is. I mean, he's had good years in the past.
Yep,
I
he
mean,
is a former champion.
and he is. He knows how to make it happen. I
Mhm.
mean, he knows what it takes to be the champion.
Justin Taylor, 338. Brian Sykes Jr., 324. I say it, if you are a fan and you sit in the stands and you heard my voice, I've told you and I've said it. He's been this close so much. And if bad luck, bad luck, bad luck, bad luck, bad luck. I've seen that car look almost like a freaking go-kart. I mean, with hardly no body on it. And I mean, it's like every time there's something happening to Brian Jr., and I'm like,
I don't know how much of that is luck and how much of that is just aggression. I mean, he's third in points. He's had some rough races.
bad,
He is
yeah,
he is he is last year's defending champion from the street stock division.
yes,
He's having a really good year.
yeah,
It's different in sportsman than it was in street, and he's still adapting. He's still learning. You know, he was used to racing with Brad Lewis and Christian Joyce, and he knew what Brad Lewis was going to do, and he knew what Christian Joyce was going to do.
right,
He, however, doesn't know what Justin Taylor's going to do or what Sterling Clemens is going to do, or because he just doesn't have that experience
right, right.
with those drivers. So, but he's having an amazing year. Again, I don't know how much of it's luck, how much of it's aggression, but I like it.
I like it a lot, and I will stand by this. I'll say it again Saturday night. The win's coming. The win is coming. I hope I get to be down there when that happens and celebrate. Fourth, the number 28, your son Nate Gregg, 305.
He he had he had a weekend where he was leading and he got black flagged and he got a little frustrated and he got thrown out. At that point, he was leading the race. He was leading the points.
Yeah.
He was looking really good, and he he let his temper get the best of him, and he did some things he shouldn't have done, and he's paying for it, but
Right.
he's fighting his way back. He's
Yes,
fighting his way back.
305. So you've got 340 as your leader with you, and then Nate 305. Then Zach Orr, who has pretty much been like all of a sudden, bam, bam. He's being Zach Orr. Zach Orr does what Zach Orr does, and he's just like here recently. He's been in victory lane a lot.
He's also another one who is one race down. You know, he didn't run
He
the
did not
first
run.
race.
Yes,
He
yes,
didn't run the first race. So,
right.
If it wasn't for that, I mean, he'd be right there too.
Yeah.
You know, him and Nate. You know, if they had, the same amount of races that I do, they would probably be
Right.
ahead of me.
Yeah, you're right. 291 points for him. Then one of the crowd favorites. I mean, everybody a fan favorite with Mitch Gales in at number 38, 279 points. Mitch, man, I want this man to win at least one race every year. I think everybody does. Mitch Gills deserves victory lane. Y'all, all drivers deserve victory lane. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying here. But Mitch Gills is just, when you look over there at him, it's him and two guys.
I want to see Mitch Gills win too, as long as I'm not running second.
Right? Well, Mitch Gills is having a good year. Why did my phone do this? Kurt Sheets in the zero car, seventh with 271 points. He's missing like he missed a race.
I don't know about him, honestly. I'm
Kurt
not sure.
Kurt Sheets, 271 points, seventh place in the zero car, and eighth, the Tiger, Tommy Neal, 266 points. Him and Zach Orr had a few things going. Nights were cut short, but at the end of the day, you said it about Nate. You just gotta sometimes learn to.
Well, the night that him and Zach Orr got into it in the 100-lap race, uh, he was unable to continue, and I think he finished like last.
Yeah,
Um,
it was.
so uh, that really hurt because on the double point night, because we were running a 100-lap race, it was 4 points per position.
Right.
So that really hurt him as far as points.
Mhm.
It didn't do Zach Orr any favors, but
Right.
at least he was able to continue on and finish the race.
You're right. Sterling Flemings in ninth, 265 point, and rounding out the top 10 is another driver I really like a lot, AJ Burness. Bless his heart. He's like Mitch Gales. He has him, and he has a three-man crew, and one of the ones is a lady. And don't get me wrong, Mike Spiney has a tire girl is a lady. There's women that do really, really well in the industry, overall drivers, the whole 9 yards. So let's not misunderstand me here, but they open trailer coming like Mitch Gales. It's the what is the train that could, the little engine that could. They just keep on plugging along. So being in the top 10 for this team, Billy Gregg, in my opinion, is a really big deal for them.
Right, right, and it takes all kinds. I mean, everybody doesn't show up to the racetrack every week thinking they can win the race.
That's right.
And I'm not saying AJ necessarily, but there's guys in the back of that field that they know they don't have a shot to win. They're just here to have fun and do whatever whatever their goal is for the day.
Right. We'll move on real quick to our QRC HVAC and Refrigeration Street Stock Division. Brad Lewis, he is your points leader with 376 points. Connor Keaton. Connor has moved up to the Street Stock Division from the Stadium Stock, and Connor Keaton is doing Connor Keaton things, what I expected Connor to do. Them two boys, him and his brother Grayson, they race. They just, if there's a track, they got dirt cars to go dirt racing. They got street cars or the regular cars for the street stocks, whatever. For us, Grayson is not racing at the stadium this year, but Connor, Billy, in my opinion, I think Connor's doing. This is about what I expected out of Connor. I expected him to pretty much adapt quickly and be able to do what he's doing. He hasn't been to victory lane yet, but that's another one. I'm telling you, it's coming. Wait, has he won one yet? He has, hasn't he?
Not sure.
All right. Regardless, I much respect for that team. He's adapted pretty well.
He definitely runs good week after week. You see that car up front coming through the field. Kid can drive. I mean, he's got talent.
Yep.
And he makes things happen.
I don't know why I feel funny with these glasses. Just don't like them. Anyway. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all, I'm having surgery on my finger. That finger. I'm having trigger finger. Some of y'all remember Eric Messer. They put me to sleep doing this one. They cut you open, blah blah blah, and fix your finger. And on this one, they said, Mr. Carter, we can't put you to sleep. I said, yeah, you can, because I can't. I watched that stent get put in, the stent right here. I watched them do that. I was okay with it. It's just something about when they start cutting, and removing and placing, and you watch it, and especially that freaks me out. But y'all know the deal. So I'm not going to be put to sleep, and that just kind of worries me. But anyway, I have a hard time writing, especially with the modifieds qualifying. I try to write that. I told you earlier, pudding swisher. A lot of people like that to be able to see the time. Anyway, glasses back on. I don't know why I said that, y'all. Anyway, so yeah, Connor Keaton having a really good year. Way to go, Connor.
Yeah.
I'm a Connor Keaton.
He had one in the street. Somebody
Okay.
said.
Thank you for that. I didn't think so, but anyway, I'm a Connor Keaton fan. I'm a fan of all of them. Let's not. Sometimes I feel like I say something I shouldn't. I love all the drivers. Christian Joyce, 336 points. Christian Joyce is just, he's there. He's there. He's there. He is again. There he is again. Where's Christian? He's 12th. 3 to go. Christian Joyce battling for third. That's the,
He's had some really good years.
Yeah.
The last couple of years have just been so-so for him, I feel like. I mean, years that anybody else would love to have.
yes.
But for him, it's just kind of okay.
K Train been in victory lane so far already this year. Good deal for Kevin Gilbert. K
And-
Train number
and he
13.
missed a race.
He had a heart attack too.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yeah.
if he fourth, that's a good deal. It's a man, Brian Wall. I told Kevin Gilbert the other day, I said, we're going to start calling us the stint committee or something. I had something that sounded better. Me, Brian Wall, him, Ben Brown. Anyway, the 30 car, the Coger Plumbing Parkway Ford number 30, Zach Coger, 288 points. Zach has, I've talked to Zach often. Zach at Coger Plumbing is such a big part of Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by JT Services. And don't forget, we are live here at 5 Points Tire and Auto. We appreciate Steve Stroud and everything they do, letting us have this show. Zachary has stepped it up a notch.
Yeah, he was.
I have seen, before you go, I have seen Zach Coger do things that I used to 2 years like, get aggressive more. You can do the. I don't know who's talked to him or whatever, but something has changed from last year to this year, and I've watched this dude make it 3 wide coming off 2. And
I'm not sure what it is either. Who he's talking to or who he's got in his ear. Uh, definitely different driver this year. I've worked with Zach in the past, and I've tried to, tell him, he's a good guy. He's a
Yes.
friendly guy. He wants to be everybody's friend. He don't want to make nobody mad. He just, and I told him, I said, that's great. That's fine. You can do that, but you can't do that and win. You got to choose.
right, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, so I'm glad to see it out of him. He's got a 3 or 4 races now. He's finished top 5, and he's actually a threat for a win.
Yes, absolutely. I think he will get one this year. I really, really do. I've told him that, and I hope that. Brandon Brown, you don't hear a lot about Brandon Brown, but he's another driver from last year to this year, different driver. He is. I call Brandon Brown. He's one of those cautiously aggressive drivers. He's not. He doesn't push the point too much. But I think definitely, and here he is 6 in points. That's a big deal for that team.
I don't know how cautiously aggressive he is.
Mhm.
He's definitely aggressive. Uh, he, I mean, that's another one that a couple years ago. I mean, he was one of the back markers, and now he's in contention.
Every week.
I mean,
he's right there.
he's led some laps.
Yes, he has.
He's been a threat to win.
7th, the number 72, 252 points. The big man, Mr. Bryant Robertson. That car has been a rocket ship week in and week out. He's had some issues and some bad luck, and he's sitting 7th. He has 1 win, I know for sure, this year.
Bryant Robertson and I have been friends for a really long time.
Yes, I know.
My man fell into a 50-lap win. I don't know why the 5 car went to the outside on the dome. But it just handed him the win. Like, I mean, he was fast, and he may have gotten there anyway. But when that 5 car went to the outside, it was over.
Not often that I'm at a racetrack and as an announcer that I am at a loss for words. Even in life, just talking in general, it happens. That night it happened. I did not know what the Connor keep. Months later,
I don't know why he did that.
I didn't know what to say. What to say? They might have had a game plan. That might have been, I forgot about that, Billy, but I do. When you said it, I do remember. But Brian's probably got a win or 2 left in him for the rest of the year. TJ Whaley, the 8 car, the number 19. Man, his car's been destroyed at one point not too long ago. Not of his doing. It was a street stock racing at Bowman Gray. But he's another one. I'm not surprised by this at all.
It's hard to make your car faster if you tear it up every week. And no fault of his own, but I mean, if you take that thing home wadded up every week, it's hard to make it faster when you just got to work all week putting it back together.
You're right. You're right. Maybe he'll have some good luck the rest of the year. West Glasgow tied with 200 and what the heck? No, West Glasgow's ninth. He is tied in ninth with Emily Lewis with 228 points, and that is your top 10. One more division to go. I knew we'd make this work. Is anybody even listening anymore? They probably went away. I mean, look, if we miss any good comments, Billy, that's Sydney. Just
I wasn't even watching.
I don't even see it up here. There it is. Dustin Marshall. The 19 looks good, dude, when it ain't destroyed. All right, but anyway, if any of y'all joined in late, we apologize for our guest not being on the phone tonight. Billy's the co-host, and we just winging this. We don't know what happened. We used calling studio, but regardless, anyway, we just come up with this. I'm glad because I was flustered. I almost cried. There you go. That producer right here, Alonzo, our producer, is amazing. So it'll be figured out, I promise. And we do get a lot of assistance with Messer. He's with his mom tonight, but it will be figured out. Okay, we're gonna wind this down with our Q104.1 Stadium Stock Division, and he is still leading the points. But I've heard that Luke Smith is not coming back.
I don't believe he was at the last event.
He was not?
He was racing at Tri-County, I believe, and we got rained out, so he's still the point leader.
Yeah, 346 to 344 with Chuck Wall. Wait a minute, I thought Steven Sanders was leading.
Steven Sanders, it seems like, was second, and that night that the big crash happened at the end of the race there, to the lap car wrecked the leaders.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't just get the leaders of the race, like he got top 3 in points.
Right. He did.
Yeah, so I think that's what shook all that up.
Christian Bowens. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know if Luke Smith is coming back or not. I like Luke. He's a good kid, good guy. I don't know if there was some issues with tech. I don't, that's one thing I don't do on this show. I'm not gonna even back before I was when I was doing PR and stuff and announcing, and I had several drivers and
Well,
I would not.
So the deal is that he's not doing anything that everybody else isn't doing.
Right.
The problem is, okay, I mean, I don't even want to say this, but there's rules in the book that nobody is following, and I can go Saturday night. I guarantee you, I can throw out top 3 in points in the street stock division Saturday
Right.
night. I guarantee it, without a doubt. They're all running the wrong clutch. Everybody is. Every car in that division is running the wrong clutch. But if someone were to put up money and file a protest, would they call it wrong? I don't know. That's what happened in the 4-cylinder division. Every car is running that, but somebody put up the money, so they had to call it wrong.
Right's wrong though, right?
I guess. I mean, I got real frustrated last year with the whole Sportsman deal. They threw out Chase Robertson
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
for tire soaking, but they gave the race win to a car that was soaking tires. How does that make sense? How does that make sense?
So, do you think Luke's coming back?
I think he says he's not. I have no idea.
Well, then if he said that, that's what I heard, but it ain't for me to say that. That's being, but actually I read it. I didn't hear it. I read it.
Maybe he had some time to think about it, and it got rained out, and he's still the point leader. Maybe he comes back.
Let's go back. Well, anyway, I thought Steven was the point. So Steven sat third. Luke Smith, Paul, Steven Sanders, Brad Michalowski, man, number 60, having a good year, top 4.
He's also had some bad luck. I've seen
Yeah.
that car come off the off on a tow truck a couple of times.
Yeah.
So he's
Right.
he's had some bad luck too.
The Little Donuts, number 88, Zach Taylor, 328 points. Peanut, Adam Baker went to victory lane this year for his first win at the Madhouse, 310. That was a pretty big deal to a lot of people. I was glad to see it.
Yeah, I raced with Peanut on iRacing a lot,
Oh, yeah?
and yeah, he's pretty good. Uh,
Do
he
you like it? Do you like the iRace? You don't seem like an iRacing guy to me.
I do. I race a lot.
Really?
I do. I mean, in the wintertime, I race a lot more, but we run a league every Monday night. I have a league that we generally run on Sundays.
Yeah?
Uh, yeah, so I I do a lot of high racing.
Well,
I encourage my drivers
yes,
to do
absolutely.
racing. I work with a lot of younger drivers. Not just younger drivers, but even like Zach Coger, I've been trying to get him forever to
Yeah.
get on that race, and I just think it would help him.
Yep.
You know,
Absolutely, you would.
I mean, you know, it's not the same as your car, and your car is not going to drive like that. But these guys have never been on the track and been door to door with somebody, and didn't know what to do.
Right. Yeah.
It's one thing to be able to go out there and practice and turn fast laps. It's
Right.
another thing to be able to pass somebody, to set them up for a pass, to even be passed.
Mhm.
Sometimes is difficult.
You're right. I agree 100%. Peanut, iRacing. I lived with Kel Gill for quite some time, and then I had a good teacher. Okay, because at one time Kel Gill was up there with Tom Majeski as far as iRacing goes.
Right.
I'm telling you, the dude was really, really good. And Chris, do this, don't do this. Here's your brake. Here's your entry. Here's your braking point entry. Throttle off. I mean, he was really, he would set the car up for me because, I I can't do what he does. And I really enjoyed it. I loved racing the legend cars at Lanier. I got pretty decent there, and I just never followed through with it at all. I don't know why. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, I recommend iRacing. Brandon Brindle in the eighth position, the number 43, 264. Jaden Andrews is ninth with 282. I should have put on my glasses. And rounding out the top 10, what about Chris Allison and the Pentang? Levi Holt done. Levi Holt, I anyway, they were racing hard, and I'm gonna tell you this: I bet Levi Holt don't race as hard the next time.
You think?
Chris Allison let him know.
I bet. I bet next time Levi gets a little more aggressive.
Not mad. I'm not mad.
Saying after that happened, if that had happened to me next time,
Yeah. Well, there's a difference here, though.
I wouldn't let him have that chance again.
Levi Holt is another driver that I'll say about some of the other drivers in the other divisions. I said earlier, Levi Holt is a different driver this year than he was last year. It don't matter what anybody says. We'll split hairs. I don't mind doing that whatsoever.
Well,
But Levi Holt is it ain't a bad thing. He has been, there's a hole. My car's going there. Nothing wrong with that.
well, having a race car that is capable of winning will change your driving style.
Yeah. He's got that now.
And that's the thing. Like, he knows he has a race car that can win the race, and he's going to do his job is to win the race. And if that's what he has to do, that's what he has to do. And I mean, I understand. I
ain't mad.
I got some people who stayed mad at me for years and years. Family members even, you drive so rough and you drive so aggressive, and why do you do this and why do you do that? And then all of a sudden his car was fast and he was out there doing the same thing, and it was like, well, so what's the deal?
Brandon Crotch said he thinks I'm looking at old list of points. That's the first thing I thought when I looked at that, but it's straight off the Bowman Gray website, Brandon Crotch. Speaking of Brandon Crotch, how are you doing? It's good to see his name in here. I missed the Not Rod racing. I miss Brandon. I ain't seen him in quite some time, but as you see, he's still tuning in. He's doing pretty well at Caraway.
I think he's got 5 or 6 wins now.
Yeah, and that makes me happy. I miss him being at the Madhouse, but he's doing what makes him happy. But I am looking at the Bowman Gray website for the points, and that don't. Anyway, I'm just reading. Once again, the points that I just read off was directly. I went to the website directly off the website. So yeah, here we are, everybody. All right, let's listen. John Pennell, inconsistent tech. 1 week it's legal, next week it's not. All right, oh, thank you, Daniel. Whoa, I was about to blow a gasket. Good evening, Jay. Steve Stroud. We've had one heck of a night. And okay, but I want y'all to know, really appreciate those of y'all. There's Worm. There's Worm brought a mic cable over and all. Let's do this. Let's hug next and tell everybody bye. See, where's that at?
No, that's national points.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Billy. Billy Gregg, man. What a co-host I have. Nationally, y'all check this out before we leave. Billy Gregg, nationally, is the points leader.
Division 2.
Division 2. Zach Orr second, Justin Taylor third, and Nate Gregg fourth. What happens with these Bowman Gray drivers, Billy, is Racing Weekly is very beneficial for this. But when our season ends, then what do? Do you have a plan for this? Because this is a big deal, man.
So it was a problem in street stock, but with sportsmen, so Division 2, they only count your best 14 finishes.
Right.
So I already have 14 races.
Mm-hmm.
I have the rest of the year to try to improve on that.
Right.
So I mean, my plan is, I'm either going to win it or I'm going to lose it right here. Because I'll tell you this, I've already raced as much or more this year than I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And when the stadium's over, I'm going to park that thing.
What about Carteret?
I'll put somebody in it, but I won't be driving it.
Oh man, let's see what Bryce Nelson has to say. What do you say, Billy? We go after 2 championship. That boy, that kid right there, I'm proud of him. He's become a very good spotter.
He is my spotter.
Is he? I did know that.
Bryce,
Yes.
Bryce is my spotter. And I never really had much communication with Bryce. His daddy was my spotter for my last championship. I've known Bryce most of his life, and I knew that Bryce was spotting. I wasn't planning on running the whole season. I called Bryce and I asked him, "Hey man, you want to team up and let's win some races?" And this probably right now, I would say on my list of spotters that I've used in my whole life, Bryce is top 2.
Really?
Bryce is top 2.
That's saying a lot.
I've used Lloyd Gardner. I've used Tony White.
Yep.
Bryce is top 2. I mean, that kid, he's put me in places. My car doesn't even have mirrors. That kid's put me in places that when I went back and watched the video, I was like, wow. All
right. So whatever. This is right. So I'm an idiot, I guess. But I mean, what else do I do if you can't go to the dadgum website? So Brandon Crotch, once again, here's the deal. We're not going to break it down or anything. The points leader is Steven Sanders, just like I thought when I started. I wasn't right. Steven Sanders, 384. So Steven is your points leader. Chuck Wall second, Brad Michalowski third, Zach Taylor fourth, Luke Smith down at fifth. Okay. Brandon Brindle seventh, Chris Allison tied for eighth with Levi Holt. How ironic. And Jaden Andrews rounds out the top 10. Brandon Crotz, man, thank you for that. Easton Kiger Car Detailing. All right. Thank you for tuning in there, Easton Kiger Car Detailing. Oh yeah, let me do this. All right, we're done for the night. I appreciate you, Billy Gregg. I wanted to stop this whole show. It's fine. It's fine. We got it. We made a show out of it. Gave a rundown of the top 10. Once again, this Saturday night at Bowman Gray Stadium. 100 laps is our traffic control safety services modified 100. And it'll be 100 laps for those modifieds. And the fans challenge is in effect.
Double points night.
double points in all divisions. That can be good. That, it's almost like flipping a coin. You really hope to have a good night when you're there for that night, and get people that it's in their 10th, 11th, 12th, 6th, 7th, 8th. They want you to have a bad night, them have a good night. That's how that goes. Anyway, so yeah, that's the ladies auxiliary. August the 1st will be the next 50-50 raffle. Make your plans. August the 4th, first, the Bowman's Grade ladies auxiliary will have the 50-50 raffle at Bowman Gray Stadium. I believe the Red Oak 100 will be at a later date. I believe Red Oak's still involved with that. That's not official, but I'm pretty close to being right. So, Charlie, Lasure, Leisure, Charlie Leisure, Lasure. Go follow that kid's page. That kid has, let's see, been racing when he started 10. His first year, he went from red rookie, blue. He went from red rookie, blue rookie, senior classes, which is a big deal. He was second. Last year was the second year, and he won the senior animal championship at the North Carolina Quarter Midget Association for their club. And he reined in several regional wins, and even a national win as his first year of competitive class. Being in a competitive class, this is his third year. He races 4 cars nationally and regionally, and he's already secured 1 national win, and he was able to have a podium in each class at every national we've been to this year that they've been to. This last weekend at Indy, where there was 60 plus cars, he was able to secure 2 podiums for the first time at the national event up there at Indy. So this 13-year-old is, Bubba Gale said, when Bubba Gale tells me that boy right there, I listen. And
Well, we got that Jaden Cordell. He's won a lot of go-kart races too, and I think that was his 5th or 6th race at the stadium, and he won. I mean, that kid's talented as well.
he is God-given talent. Material is, yes, I will agree. So I was going to be on the show the Tuesday night after he got that win, and you know what he told me, Chris? I'd love to. It'd be an honor. I mean, he's so humble. And,
He had to work.
yeah, he went to go work on them. Yeah,
That's what he does on Tuesdays. He goes to Millbridge.
yes, that's what he told me.
There's some little girl that he goes down there and helps. I think her dad can't be there or whatever,
Yeah,
and he goes down there and helps her. And
so awesome.
yeah. I mean, and it's great that he wouldn't bail on her to come be with you.
And I respect that.
Right.
That's why I like that kid. Uh, Charlie Laser, Lasure, Lasure. Go follow his page. Sydney will pick a winner. Go follow his page. We know how many do. If you follow his page, screenshot it, send it to us. You can just send it, just put it on whatever. Go follow this young man's page. He'll come back. We'll have him on. We'll have everybody on. My producer is top notch, so he'll figure it out. I want to say that. I know I've already said it, but we got through it, Billy Greg. So with all that being said, I'd like to shout out to all of our amazing sponsors here at Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services. Thank you, Steve Trout. We're live here at 5 Points Tire and Auto. Steve has a 14,000-pound lift back there now. The big dualies and stuff. You can get your trucks lined up here. Want to thank who's been there from the very, very beginning. First sponsor we had, H&H, very good friends like Family H&H Auto Repair. Also want to thank Race for Kids, raceforkids.com, Williams Hot Dogs and Barbecue, Precision Built Spindles, Sykes Metal Roofing, Renee Hackett Realtor, Coker Plumbing, Gale Force Suspension Management, Swift Springs, 5 Points Tire and Auto, Velocita, Sparkling Elite Cleaning Company is Emma's. Y'all remember Emma? This is her little cousin, Kayla. And she has a cleaning company now, and y'all go check her out. It's Sparkling Elite Cleaning Company, LLC. Ray's Body Shop and Record Service, the dentist at Kernersville. If you need them teeth, them gums, whatever, y'all go see my friend Hope at the dentist at Kernersville. Tiffany Jimenez, the Ginther Group, Krista Steel Racing, Tea Time Sports Bar, Burke Street Pub, Captain's Retreat at Bear Creek, Madhouse Harley Davidson, David E. Day Inc., Blue Ridge Truck Line, Suntan Magic, and Mount Airy. Affordable Septic and Tyson's Icings. That is Emma's mom and her grandma that has that. If you got the sweet tooth, I can't be I'm almost at 245 pounds. I'm going to be 200 pounds by Christmas. Mark it down, watch. Anyway, and Tyson's Icings, that is Emma's mom and her grandma. If you got the sweet tooth, please, y'all go check them out. Dutton's Safer Systems, our buddy JJ Dutton. JTV Sports Cards and Memorabilia, Johnny Tilley. Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburgers. No caption needed there, is it? Kevin says yes.com. Bowman's Hauling and Grading, Choice Tire and Automotive, Woodman Life Insurance, my buddy Jordan Anderson, J&T Services, Harkey Litigation, who is I use and he is amazing. Appreciate Scott Harkey, Harkey Litigation, Mr. David Adams, Ever Ready Mixed Concrete, and my buddy old Jason Rowell over at Colfax Towing, MJ Printing and Graphics, Nate's Ultimate Bar Snack, Squeaky Clean Home Pros, Squeaky Clean Express and Ceramic Coatings, our buddy Jordan Atkins. I appreciate them. Without them, we can't do this. I appreciate you coming in tonight. Sydney's dog sitting. Bless her heart. Dog sitting. I had to dog sit. I dog sit for Daniel and Pinto and I had a heart attack. I'm not a fan of dog sitting. Golly. But anyway, anything else?
I just want to borrow your scale.
That's, you know what? Daniel and them across the street. When I put that picture, I put a picture. This is Alonzo, this dude here. I put the weight up, and then this Billy said, standing on one foot. What did you say?
I said, put your other foot on the scale, but you just said, I mean, I weigh 10 more pounds than you, Chris.
I weigh 2. I go have that surgery Thursday, and I'll post another picture, and it'll be 245 or less. I'm telling you, lad. I mean, it was 249. I was so happy about that. Then 247. Thursday, I promise it will probably be 243. 2 with Richard Petty. Brad Keselowski. Wait, Austin Cindric. I love y'all with all my heart. I do want to say this before I go. Once again, we are very close to having His Glory, Their Story Foundation, and we will be a 501c3. And we are going to, after August, after we do the Carteret County Speedway, Billy Gregg, I hope you can be a part of all this. We are fixing to start raising money for these kids with cancer. And we're going to get back to doing what we do as a family from Bowman Gray. I'm not going to get into all that, how appreciative I am for what you've always, because you've always been, always have supported me in doing that. All your people, people that ain't with us no more, people that ain't allowed there no more. But, you know, at some point in life, you got to recognize what people have done. And with that being said, I will never, ever forget that. And it's appreciated. But the name of the foundation is His Glory, Their Story. We've already got the bylaws written. Thanks to Scott Harkey at Harkey Litigation. Everything's done. We have got a board. We have a treasurer. It's going to be awesome, and we're going to be getting to doing some really cool things. So I'm thankful to the man above for that, because without him, nothing is possible. And it's been a lot of praying on my end and trying to do what's right in life, and the sky's the limit, the way I see it. Once again, thank all of y'all. We'll see y'all Saturday night at Bowman Gray Stadium. We'll try it again next Tuesday night. Thank y'all for staying with us and tuning in. Until then, much love to all of you. Turn your blinker on when you turn, wear your safety belt. God bless.
This is the hour, the darkest place. Dante's Inferno, the devil's maze. It's a good world.